Happy Juneteenth. My name is LaTasha Jackson Rodriguez. I'm the Executive Director of Restore, Summer Produce, better known in the community as RAP. Juneteenth means to me power, liberty, freedom. I'm from Savannah, Georgia, and I recall being a little girl hearing this big clock. It was this big old giant clock in the middle of the city that used to ring in the middle of the city. You can hear from anywhere in the city at a certain time every day, and I just never understood that. We'd be on Bay Street going down by Augusta Avenue, and I would hear that clock, but I just never knew, why is that giant clock sitting there? It wasn't until later I found out that this clock was the actual clock, and the time would go off because this was a time when the slaves came in off the ship. Yeah, I lived in a city where they actually came in on the port. And they came in the city, and they had our black men, they had our black women, and they had our children standing on the auction block. And it was that time of the day that all of these people just surrounded that auction block. And that's where the beginning of our black men being separated from their wives and their children. Our children crying and screaming because they're going in a different direction. Our mothers had to leave, and sometimes with the children. It was then that I understood even more as an adult when Martin Luther King said he had a dream. And he had a dream. A lot of people don't understand that he was a prophet and God showed him things. But I want to say today that I too had a dream. I had a dream where I was to go and I help youth that was losing who they were, youth that was losing their minds, youth that was in trouble, youth that was dying. And I too didn't understand that it was a time such as now that I had to come to Washington to begin to help our youth in the community. And that's where RAP came from. RAP came from that dream, that vision, that understanding back from Savannah, Georgia. And here we are today. We try and teach our children. We try and teach them who they are, never to forget where they come from. We try to teach them their rights. We try to teach them why they should fight harder. We try to teach them that they're our future, and we want our future to look bright. So we pour into them. I want to say thank you, and I want to leave one encouraging word. Never forget where you come from. I don't care about how many riches you have. I don't care how many businesses you have, how many degrees you have. Don't forget where you come from. Go back to the landmark. Teach another. I noticed that the Indians do it. They tell the story, that the story is never lost. Teach our children. Teach your kids, your grandkids, what the history is that is never lost. Thank you so much. On behalf of Restore, Summer Produce, we love you. Happy Juneteenth.